I'm here today with the 2019 Mazda 3. This is the hatchback with the premium package. We have the 2.5 liter Skyactiv G engine that makes 186 horsepower, 186 pound-feet of torque. Lots of nice interior, exterior safety and security features. It's painted in beautiful soul red crystal metallic. Gorgeous looking color on this car. MSRP on this Mazda 3 is $28,900 with some options, premium package, cargo mats, all that's good stuff. The total comes to $32,055, including delivery. It was just a couple of weeks ago when I had the Mazda 3 sedan, and I really enjoyed that car. I didn't really come up with a lot of faults with it, and I'm very curious to see how different the hatch drives. And from a start, I would prefer the hatchback. Just a little bit more cargo space back there, the ability to fold the seats down, put a bike in the back. To me, is a little bit more of a useful car. And I really like the look of this hatchback. It's got a great proportion. It's kind of sleek. There are more blacked out bits on this Mazda 3 hatch. The front grille is black instead of chrome like it is on the sedan. You've got these nice alloy wheels. Still similar amount of interior room. These red seats are really sharp too. Plenty of legroom back here. Maybe a little bit more cramped feeling than the sedan because of this swoop up here for the hatchback, but still a really comfortable place to be. This is really pushing the limits of luxury hatchbackery, as I would like to say. Let's take it for a drive and see how it is on the road. Finally, a nice high-resolution reverse camera from Mazda. No turning lines, doesn't fill the whole screen, but we're taking baby steps in that regard. That's okay. I've always loved how smooth and buttery this transmission is. Its shifts are so seamless. It's really intelligent in knowing what gear to give you when you need it. Pretty responsive to downshift. We have paddles. Not a ton of power. Honestly, everything feels pretty similar to the sedan that I had last week. And hatchback around these corners might feel a little bit more lively. Just a different level of balance. I've always thought it's pretty cool that these cars show you when a stop sign's coming up. The camera recognizes it ahead. It shows up right here in your gauge cluster. Setting cruise control in this car is an absolute breeze. Following distance, all of that is very intuitive. The controls on this are great. Same deal as the sedan. Pretty much the exact same layout. I do prefer the sportiness and the look of this car to the sedan. Maybe ride quality, it's really hard to tell. You're splitting hairs. I do feel like, though, this is a little bit more agile and nimble over the sedan chassis. Again, this would be a great car for Mazda to turn into a Mazda Speed 3, throw a turbo in, manual transmission. This automatic is definitely a peach, but I can't wait to drive a manual. And here at the Mama Rally, I don't know if there was a manual Mazda 3 here or not. And that's probably important to mention. I'm here at Road America at the 2019 Mama Spring Rally. Mama is the Midwest Automotive Media Association, Basically puts journalists in a bunch of different cars at the beginning of the year, gives us a nice baseline to test and feel what's out there. From memory, I'm feeling a little bit stiffer ride quality, maybe a little bit less body roll around corners. The G cornering control in these cars is quite good. It really does a nice job keeping the car neutral and bringing that front end in, especially at the limit. Little 0 to 60 up the hill here. Plenty of power from this little 2.5 liter Skyactiv engine. By no means a fast car, but it has ample power. Cool, guys. So there's the Mazda3 hatch. I think you're going to get maybe a little bit of a sportier drive in this compared to the sedan. The looks is subjective. I'll leave that up to you guys, the viewers. But ultimately, I think personally I would prefer this Mazda3 hatchback. I think it has a really cool look to it. It's very sleek, and Mazda's design language translates really well to this shape. Very little wind noise, very, very quiet in this car. I'm always so surprised at how premium this feels, especially with regards to NVH over bumps and just the way it drives down the road. This car really, really does punch above its weight in its class in terms of luxury and road feel. Now we just need a sporty version and we're all set. Take this corner here at a little bit of speed. Just a tad bit of safe understeer. But overall, if you're taking an entrance ramp, a long swooping corner, or on a back road, this car stays pretty neutral. And it's easy to drive at the limit. Brake pedal feels nice and solid too. A lot of confidence. Let me know your thoughts, which you prefer. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Until then, we will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Yeah, you can really feel that G vectoring control there in a slalom. Yeah, Mazda, give us a Mazda Speed 3 and this would be a great, great chassis for a little hot hatch performance car. Put this up against a Veloster N, a GTI, you would have a great little package.